Hello everybody, welcome back. So I have done the off-camera stuff to get us to Renown 20, which is an achievement on its own, and I walked up here, and I apologize, I didn't know this was going to happen. There's a little conversation that happens when I step up here. So, this is apparently Balmadar, a lich from the House of Rituals, and the conversation was, Draka was saying, "I do not approve of this plan of yours, lich." To which he said, "And yet you have no choice but to accept, do you? Unless you prefer a suicidal assault? Mawwalker, this lich has a proposal to gain us access to the House of Rituals. I do not trust him, but it may be our only means of uncovering their schemes." So, by the way, I've also got wings, the skeletal bone wings, because I finally got exalted with the Undying Army, which got me access to a few things, including the wings and another cosmetic option, plus a mount. This lurid blood tusk. One of those little piggy mounts, I guess you could call it. So, anyways. This also should be the second to last chapter, which also should get me one of the last pieces I need to finish off this Covenant set, which, as you can see, I'm basically rocking the entirety. So,
Thrumka.
It's to the House of Rituals. Do not mistake this lich for an ally. He pursues only his own agenda. But for now, our goals align, and we can use that to our advantage.
Every defeat is a lesson.
We meet again, unfortunately.
It has come to my attention that you seek to uncover a plot by the Baron Kel'Thuzad. That upstart has been a thorn in my side since he arrived at the House of Rituals. Not only did he pilfer my rightfully earned title, he has since shut me out of the house's dealings. I have yet to find evidence that would mar Sindane's adoration for her new Baron, and thus I offer an arrangement. I grant you access to the House of Rituals, and in return, you help me bring down Kel'Thuzad. Do we have an accord? I think that sounds very acceptable.
The tower stands near the Scablian Ridge. You will find what you need to proceed there. Tell no one of this arrangement.
So I could fly to Kara's Rest. So that explained a bit, though I am curious a little bit about the timeline, though. I wonder how long this has been going on, and I guess what I'm wondering is, was it after the events of Wrath that Kel'Thuzad ended up coming down here? You know, like, or up here. Or, you know what I mean. Like, after we once again beat him in Noxramas in Wrath by Draka. By the way, this is the mount. There's a couple other variants that you can be able to get, but hey, this is the one you can get from Exalted with the Undying Army. Anyways, remember, we defeated him twice. Once in Noxramas in Vanilla, and then again in Noxramas in Wrath, because then they brought it back. And I'm guessing after we beat him there, that's probably when he ended up here. Maybe. There's not really a lot of clarification on that. But I think it was pretty clear when we were getting hints about a new Baron, that it was pretty clear that Kel'Thuzad was going to be the new Baron. I mean, it just made sense. A house of liches? Yeah. Of course Kel'Thuzad would be there and would take over. And as we found out, he's actually working in cahoots with the Jailer, which I'm not entirely sure if Sindane is working with the Jailer or not. It could be very possible that Kel'Thuzad is strictly working for the Jailer and is pulling the eyes over Sindane, and Sindane is not actually working with or for the Jailer. Probably just a means, just looking to accomplish her own ends and goals. Which I'm not entirely sure what she's actually after. Not really a lot of clarification there on Sindane's character, but I have a feeling we might learn more as we go along. Aha.
Good. You managed to find my little care package, so you are not entirely useless. Your next task won't be so simple. I hope you are up for a challenge.
I have endured many challenges, Balmadar. You don't really think I would risk meeting you here in person, did you? Come, we have much work to do. We will have to construct an illusion to allow you entry into the House of Rituals. However, not just any illusion will do. In order to join Kel'Thuzad's inner circle, we require something specific. We're going to need a body. Fortunately for us, one of the Baron's favorite acolytes is performing a ritual outside of the house itself. You will need to fight your way to her, but of that I'm sure you're capable. The illusion ritual will require a substantive amount of anima to complete. Since such a resource isn't simply lying around these days, we will need to take some. The abominations from the House of Caldenstrucks recently arrived with a delivery of anima-rich spoils from the raid on Bastion. Use the Maldrasite crystal that I have included in the parcel to extract enough anima for our ritual. It will do us no good to disguise yourself as Nemesis if word reaches Kel'Thuzad that she was slain. You must ensure that no one who sees you enter the cave survives. Okay. See why we refer to it as a piggy mount? Wait a minute. Like, aha.
It's too far away.
What? Oh. Spoils. Let me up. Look at all these anima-rich spoils from Bastion.
Is only temporary.
Will rise in my place.
You left none behind to raise alarm? Well, we can proceed with the plan then. Almost done with the spoils. Alright, one more. This should be sufficient. Let us prepare for the ritual. Gotta take care of Nemesis first. Analysis. Hello.
How dare you interrupt my ritual!
Yeah, about that. I need you out of the picture.
My death changes nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to mention there was manual labor involved? You will need to bring back this body back to the ritual circle. So I'm just dragging her body. Can I mount while dragging her body? Yep. I'm just... This just seems cruel. Killed it and they just drag it behind me like, come on, let's go. Place the corpse in the ritual circle. There we go. I must say, it was satisfying watching you wipe the smug look off of Nelis's face. She always thought she was so superior. But enough revelry. We have work to do. The ritual to complete your disguise should be quite simple with the assistance of my Oculus. Even a Death Knight like you should be able to manage it. When you are ready, simply hold the empowered crystal above Nelis's corpse. My Oculus will do the rest.
Satisfactory. Come to see me in the Hall of Blades, so I can verify the quality of your guise. Oh, just one small note. That acolyte you just wantonly slain also happens to be the favorite consort of Margrave Sindane. For some reason, you see fit to betray me? I will make certain the Margrave discovers the identity of the murderer. But you would never dream of doing that, would you?
Oh, you clever, Balmadar. You clever. By the way, that's the also something else I got for getting exalted with the Undying Army. This weapon illusion appearance. It's pretty cool looking, actually. It's called... Right here. It's called Undying Spirit. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, let's go this way. Want to avoid those Oculus, since they can basically do the thing from Suramar. An illusion! What are you hiding? Can I get there this way? I hope I can. Oh, there's even more. There's a bunch of enemies and such here. The Hall of Blades.
What do you have to offer?
An impressive resemblance. You may just be able to pull this off. Well, what are you waiting for? Now that you have your disguise and I have assurance of your loyalty, it is time that you reported to your new master. Find Kel'Thuzad within the Vault of Souls. Do whatever tasks he requires of you, but keep your eyes open for anything untoward. My Oculus will continue to accompany you so that I can provide guidance when the time is right. We will uncover this new Baron's true intentions.
Remember, this is an alliance of convenience.
Indeed. But, hey, I'm all too familiar with those. Kel'Thuzad. Oop. Hold on. There.
Do I know you? Am I supposed to?
Acolyte, we could use a hand here. It seems one of your fellow pupils botched the ritual in spectacular fashion. Now destructive necromantic energies are running rampant throughout the house. This threat must be dealt with. Can you assist? Alright. Ooh, customization option for your Acolyte disguise.
Stay sharp out there.
Well, before we do that, let's go see our good old buddy Kel'Thuzad. There he is. So here's now once more a good look at his upgraded model. He still has the chains circling him from Nox Ramus, though they actually had that with his model in Warcraft 3 Reforged. But yeah, it's definitely an improved version of his model from Nox Ramus. There's just something funny and interesting about seeing Kel'Thuzad here as an NPC after all these years, since really the only time he was ever in WoW was as the boss in Nox Ramus. And now here he is. And the entire time we were getting ready to release Shadowlands, I kept wondering about one character making a return in this expansion. And I thought it would be perfect timing for this. And it was Kel'Thuzad. And here he is.
You may now address your master.
And yeah, I'm convinced at this point that is not Michael McConaughey, that instead that is the voice actor who played Kel'Thuzad in Hearthstone. I actually revisited that little bit just to remind myself, and yeah, it sounds very much like how Kel'Thuzad sounded in Hearthstone. In fact, I want to make sure I actually get the name of this actor correct on record. Kel'Thuzad Hearthstone voice actor. Wait, was it also Michael McConaughey? Okay, never mind. Apparently Michael McConaughey also did that. He just did it a little differently. I thought it was a different voice actor because it just didn't sound like him. But I guess this is just McConaughey doing a much more humorous take on it. Okay, I take back what I said before. Like in this video and in the last one. So that makes me happy that it's actually Michael McConaughey. He's just doing a much more, I don't know, humorous or energetic version as opposed to the more quiet and subtle version that he did back in Warcraft 3 and even in Heroes of the Storm. So anyways. Ah, you've returned. I take it the ritual went well? Come, we have much to accomplish.
Obey the will of Kel'Thuzad.
You have done well in my service, Nemesis. When the time has come to take my rightful place, you will be well rewarded. Until then, I will require your utmost devotion and secrecy. Our preparations are almost complete. Come, walk with me, and I will show you the splendor of our works.
All proceeds according to plan.
Let us take a walk with Kel'Thuzad.
Death's victory draws. The constructs have returned with the remaining spoils from our raid on Bastion. Along with my personal prize, a type of Kyrian their kind refers to as a bearer.
You will answer for this, Lich.
I am no one's prize.
Within this pitiful Kyrian lies the key to places of great power. And by utilizing the anima stores secured from our allies in Revendreth, I shall open the way to victory. Enough reflection. It is time we prepared for the ritual.
So yeah, I was just rechecking the info online, and yep, he did voice him in Hearthstone, so it just sounded like a different version of Kel'Thuzad, so I almost thought it was a different voice actor. That throws me off so much.
Well, what is it?
There are but a few tasks remaining before we can complete our ritual. You must begin immediately.
Obey
The Kyrian will no doubt make a worthy sacrifice for our ritual, but I am not entirely versed with the magics of his kind. I have requested that the Baroness Ninadar assemble a list of appropriate literature so that I can ensure my ritual will have the desired effect. As you know, the Baroness enjoys exploiting her title, so expect to be faced with some manner of mundane tasks in exchange for her cooperation. Return when you have procured the tomes, Acolyte.
So the Baron is soliciting help from the Venthyr. Not an unforgivable slight, were he at least to share his spoil. Hardly evidence of treachery, though. Let us see what lies within these tomes he seeks.
Let's head back outside. I was like, oh, these things must be like up here.
It's too far away.
By the way, you know what I found funny? In the upcoming patch, they are apparently going to be buffing Death Knights. At least, specifically Blood and Frost. Which I find really funny, considering that, one, they seem pretty strong already. But two, I was saying earlier that I was hoping that they were going to be buffing Frost DKs as a way to, you know, in case they were going to be nerfing Unholy, just to kind of help provide, you know, something kind of like that. It's like, look, if you're going to nerf Unholy, then at least buff Frost to make it just kind of, you know, like, okay, you lost something, but now we're going to give you something.
I got glory.
Well done, Acolyte. The rest should dissipate with time. Take this. It was left behind by the
Got some.
by the feckless adept that created this mess. I hope you will put it to better use.
Be memorable.
Let's go see this Baroness.
I have well. What have we here? one of Kel'Thuzad's little pets.
Kel'Thuzad always seems to have the most studious of pets, doesn't he? What is it the Baron wishes of me, Acolyte?
We will rule.
Ah, yes. I do remember the Baron requesting a collection of tomes from my library. An odd smattering of topics, if I do recall correctly. As you can see, I am very busy, Lich. However, I am a very busy Lich. However, if you were to lighten my workload, I could perhaps see it fit to provide you with the tomes you seek. One of the more regrettable duties of the Mistress of Tomes is the collation and maintenance of our scroll library. Unfortunately, many of our acolytes are less than prompt when it comes to returning items they have borrowed, which requires me to seek them out and retrieve them myself. Of course, this is far too menial a task for a baroness, but that is why lackeys like you exist. Go and retrieve my scrolls. Feel free to use whatever persuasive means that you have at your disposal. The House of Rituals is a place of constant study. Every day, new incantations and formulae are concocted to further the arts of necromancy. It can be difficult to keep track of such innovation. To aid in cataloging our progress, our sorcerers have applied the use of enchanted quills and parchment. Unfortunately, if not properly stored, these implements tend to run amok. Of course, they were not properly stored. Find the implements and return them to where they belong.
Failure is unacceptable.
Gotcha. Excuse me.
You would make quite a suitable vessel.
I simply must keep possession of the scroll to complete my research. Just tell the Baroness that you couldn't find it.
Primus favor.
No, you cannot have it.
Sweet aroma.
Okay. Hold on. This trinket is causing me more trouble than I need it to. Ah! My disguise is broken! Okay, I'm gonna take this trinket off. Yeah, that AoE caused me a big problem there. Yeah, I may take a hit in item level for now, but...
The sweet aroma of decay.
Dare make demands of me? Know your place, Acolyte! Oh my gosh! Wait, so I just kill them and take the scrolls from them? Okay. That sounds easy. Why bother asking when I can just kill them and take it from them? Oh, sorry.
You look oddly hale today.
I know better than to keep one of her scrolls too long. I thought he was gonna run to her to return it, and then he just ran off. Mischievous quills. We just have books and quills just kind of flying around here. What are we in Dalaran? I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
The air was once rich with anima, like it was dust. The silence brought you to it. This was not my fate. You look oddly hale today.
Here you go, you just saved me a walk.
Your magic will not hide you from my sight.
Kinda disappointed you didn't say, an illusion! What are you hiding? Do I have what I need to unlock this? A binding ritual prevents us from opening. Ooh. Missing ritual pages. Aha! A puzzle. Pages. Gaining knowledge. Ooh. And anima. Alright.
The air was once rich with anima, like it was dust.
Alright, that's all the scrolls. Now I just gotta finish getting all these quill. Well, actually, no, I have the quills. I just need 2 more tomes.
You.
Alright, there's 1 tome. Get back here! Up. There we go. There we go. Oh, Baroness! I have what you asked for.
What is it?
Wonderful. Kel'Thuzad's pets are nothing if not reliable. We are done here.
We are done.
Much better. I simply cannot abide a disorganized Grimorium.
Failure.
Very well, you can have your list. The volumes you seek can be found in the halls of tomes. Now, run back to your master like a good little pet.
We will rule Maldraxxus at any cost.
Go to the library. Excuse me. I'm here for a specific set of tomes. Arcanum. There we go.
Arcanum. An obvious choice for research on Kyrian mysticism. What could he expect to find in such a basic volume?
I'm not surprised that Kel'Thuzad would want a bunch of books in regards to various things. Remember, this is a being who used to be part of the Kirin Tor in Dalaran, way back in the day, and then later on he kept on using these, studying books and such, even in Warcraft 3 when we got the Book of Medivh, and he was looking through it and researching it to do the summoning ritual for Archimonde. So, he's quite the bookworm, is what I'm saying.
Halves of the first ones, an odd choice, filled with speculation and half-truths. Does his ritual somehow involve the pathways connecting the realms of death?
Interesting. Very interesting.
Binding of the Banished One? Why, this is little more than a history book. What could Kel'Thuzad possibly want with this?
Perhaps to know more about what it was that bound him to undo it.
Greater Wards and Barriers, Volume 4, Counterspells. A truly ponderous read. What manner of barrier is the Baron seeking to erect? Or bypass? Curious. Despite our efforts, we are no closer to ascertaining the Baron's plans. Continue with your ruse. Let us see what else we can uncover.
I think it's very obvious that these books have to do with him trying to figure out a way to help the jailer get past all the stuff that was used on him to keep him down in the maw. Like to help him get past or break his barrier and his restraints. He's basically researching ways that he can find and figure out on how to help the jailer get free of the maw.
You had better not be wasting my time.
You have returned. Do you have my tomes? Ah, yes, these will do. It will take some time to study these tomes. In the meantime, I have more need of you.
Death's victory.
As you are well aware, a ritual of this complexity requires several regents. I have asked that Carver Jordan prepare I have asked that Carver Jordan prepare what I'll need. Seek him out in the regentry, and provide whatever assistance he requests.
Perhaps some of these reagents could help us surmise the nature of this ritual. Whatever the Baron requests, bring them to me first. I would see what he intends to use.
Ooh, what is this? Sorcerer's Note.
A note has been left here for Kel'Thuzad. It does not appear that he has read it. Baron, I do not trust your new favorite acolyte. Something has been off about them ever since they returned from their ritual with the Kirin remains. Your work is too important to allow such discrepancies. The acolyte should be disposed of. Faithfully, Sorcerer Vutrul. Interesting.
Well, we certainly cannot have that note reach Kel'Thuzad. It says I should have 2 other players with me, but I have a feeling I might be able to solo this person. Excuse me, Vutrul? Butchal has been silenced, and with him, the suspicions of your ruse. I like how Belminar's Oculus is just kind of flying around with me. Alright, let's go speak with Jordan, or Jordan, or Jordan, however you pronounce it. Ugh. Ugh. So many spiders. Hello, Jordan, the powerful.
Will be so needy.
You are Kel'Thuzad's acolyte, are you not?
May your anima be
Your master is quite demanding. It will take some time to gather the regents he is requesting. However, I may be able to speed up the process if you can assist in gathering some of the more difficult ingredients. The Baron requests a Veil Wing's heart, but procuring one is going to be something of a problem. As you can plainly see, one of our sorcerers proved incapable of restraining the beast. I regret to inform you that our only specimen has escaped. It cannot have gone far, though. If you follow its tracks, you should be able to catch up with it and retrieve the heart yourself. I assure you, the Baron will not be able to perform his ritual without it. I will need your assistance with the collection of one other regent for your master. These spore clusters he requests, while normally a trivial matter, will require a bit of work. You see, as the Veil Wing rampaged throughout the regentry, it toppled and broke several nearby cages hosting the blight trays from which we harvest the clusters. You will have to collect them through more conventional means. The clusters are fragile, however, so try not to damage them while subduing the creatures.
in service of the Margrave.
So the quest right over here. Morat the Vogue.
These are rare finds, and worth the cost.
If it isn't Kel'Thuzad's favorite acolyte, I simply cannot understand how a baron like him would surround himself with such homely company. When was the last time that you even chanced it at a looking glass? Those faded robes do your station no justice. I would take it upon myself to update your drab apparel. If I weren't suffering such a shortage on the house's preferred amethystine tint. Amethystine. Whatever. You can always fetch some yourself. The sorcerers usually have some stashed among their tomes and altars.
More customization options for my disguise.
Exchange.
Alright, let's see if I can actually get this Veil Wing first. Oh. There are some of the things of powder.
Magic will not hide you from my sight.
Ah, I'm stuck. There you are. You see nothing.
It's too far away.
Nothing to see here. Nothing out of the ordinary.
What trickery is this?
Nothing.
I need to get closer. Maldraxxus will be ours. Something first. I see you. What trickery is this?
Okay. So I have what I need. Oh gosh.
Will not hide you from my sight. I'm out of range.
Man, those Oculus guys respawn fast. It's okay, now we just have to go around and collect the powder. I've got the spores. Up.
Magic will not hide you from my sight. What trickery is
Goodness.
See you.
Ah, fine. I have to destroy all of you, I will. I do like that the phylactery is still a thing. Like, just because they're here in the Shadowlands doesn't mean the Liches stop following the, the rules of what we know about how Liches work, where when we defeat them, they go into their little phylactery. Come on, where are your powders? I like that there are plenty of these liches that have names. They're not just generic lich number 5. That they actually have names. And I'm hoping that's going to be, I don't know, relevant? Because otherwise, why would you come up with a name for each one unless you're planning on doing something with this, you know? I mean, it's a cool little extra detail, but at the same time, I'd like to think it's for, like, a reason, for something they're going to do later. That's just my hope, anyway. We'll see. Well, I have enough.
I trade in anima, knowledge, and goods.
It brings me great relief that your pallid vestments will no longer offend my vision. Do try keep them in better repair henceforth.
Everything has its price.
As an added reward for your assistance, you are welcome to make use of my styling mannequin. It will allow you to further customize your attire, although you will need to acquire further accessories yourself.
I find value in you.
Modify my disguise. Do I want blue or purple? Let's go with purple. Yes! A book and a dagger. The mantle and cowl. No mantle. Cool. I like that there's this whole customization thing just for a disguise.
Time for idle conversation.
This specimen should work nicely for the Baron's ritual. I will add it to his parcel.
Be bold, and your
This should do. I will assemble the regents together to return to your master post-haste. I have gathered most of the remaining regents on your master's list. All that remains is the special shipment that he requested from Oribos. The brokers have yet to deliver the shipment. When it arrives, your master will have all he needs to complete his ritual. And we get the boots for the set.
A mysterious delivery from the brokers. Intriguing indeed. I must know of it. Return to me with the remaining reagents. I have a plan. You have not yet been...
Let us see what we have here.
Impressive.
Let me hold on to these for now. I will need you to get your hands on that shipment.
Until next time. Assuming you survive.
The brokers deal in objects most exotic and profound. If Kel'Thuzad requires regents from them, his ritual must be outside the normal scope of the House of Rituals. This mysterious regent could be the key to unlocking Kel'Thuzad's plan. We must get a hold of this delivery from Oribos. I have taken the liberty of concocting an alchemical bomb. Use it to ambush the caravan and retrieve whatever they are transporting.
I am done with you. For now.
All that's left is the chess piece.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you. Farewell, friend of the Rummels. Thing, wanderer. Beware of Yeti.
Let's go place an explosive. Well done. Now we must work quickly before we are discovered. That explosion will likely bring onlookers from the House of Rituals. We must act quickly. Search through the debris for anything that looks out of the ordinary. It is likely that Kel'Thuzad's mystery regent won't be hard to spot. We cannot allow Kel'Thuzad to discover who stopped his shipment. None must be left to tell the tale of what transpired here. Take care of the broker witnesses.
I wish to say
Sorry, brokers.
I should have surrendered. Negotiated.
What does Blizz have planned for the brokers, I wonder?
How racist. I should have surrendered.
I'm sorry, what? A domination blade? A highly ornate dagger adorned with the hallmark runes of domination magic. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's it right there, because that sounds very familiar. Very familiar indeed. Because we are all too familiar with domination magic, right? though.
Excellent. A new
You have done much to establish yourself as a promising acolyte. Your superiors have made it known that you are ready to be tested for your ritualist's mantle. When you are ready, begin the ritual of ancient summoning to call forth an elder spirit of Maldraxxus. Conquer the spirit and prove your mettle.
The bulwark shall never...
Ooh. Actually, hold on. Before we do this, let's go turn these in. Before I do that, let's go ahead and buff up. I just realized I don't have one of my abomination buddies, and I should. I mean, I've got my two guys here, but yeah, I don't have Flytrap or any of them, and I should.
What do you have to offer?
The runes on this blade. They are a hallmark of domination magic. Oh, this is not good, Death Knight.
Remember,
The guards have been dealt with? Good. We have more pressing matters now. The pieces are all coming together. The Kyrian, the paths of the first ones, and the runes of domination. Kel'Thuzad is looking to breach the Maw. We cannot allow this to happen. The Maw has been locked away from the Shadowlands for good reason. Opening that floodgate could be catastrophic. The Baron is too powerful to confront headlong, so we will stop his ritual instead. Return to him with his regents. I have made some modifications that should provide a calamitous end to his scheme.
until next time, assuming you survive.
Alright, so let's take a shot at this mantle of mastery. Oh, wait a minute. I need a couple more players to even do it. Okay. Why are they going... Okay, then. Okay. Okay. Hello there.
Face tougher. Why have you interrupted me?
You have proven yourself worthy to don the mantle, Acolyte. Wear it with honor and pride.
May your purpose be fulfilled.
Alright, so look. We have to go put this on before we go see Kel'Thuzad. Don't question it. This is very important. Yes! Behold! The mantle! Kel'Thuzad!
Well, what is it?
The caravan was completely ransacked. The escorting brokers were brutally slain.
Do not waste my time speaking of lackeys. What of my reagent?
It was nowhere to be found, Master.
Then it would appear we have a traitor in our midst. We must accelerate our plans.
As you command, Master. It will be done at once.
Hi. Ah, my acolyte returns. What have you brought me? I see you managed to procure the regions from Jordan and... Wait, what's this? I am impressed that you managed to procure the shipment from the brokers when my sorcerers could not. You are quite the resourceful one, Acolyte. Well then, since it was you who managed to procure the missing regent, I find it only fair that you assist me with the final result.
Death's victory draws nigh.
What just happened? What just happened? Why did I lose my disguise? What just caused me to lose my disguise?
The dragon is ours!
Okay, what happened? Why do I not have my disguise anymore? And why can't I not access it? What in the world is going on? I'm gonna step outside and figure this out.
It's too
Okay, now I can put my disguise back on. What in the world happened? I am actually on the verge of dying here. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna dismiss my ghoul, just in case for some reason he may have caused that. I don't know. Maybe another player caused it. I don't know.
You had better not be wasting my time.
So, as he was saying, I find it only fair that you assist me with a final ritual. I can guarantee that this incantation will see you promoted to a full sorcerer of the house. The preparations are already made.
We can begin as soon as you are ready.
Having you engaged in the ritual was not intended to be part of the plan, but it seems we must improvise. Though I'm quite certain the ritual will fail, there may be some collateral effects. For your sake, let us hope they are not entirely fatal.
The ritual begins. Open the anima flows. Yes, I see the way. The darkness of the maw calls to me from beyond. The barrier weakens. Paths sealed for untold ages will soon open. The blood of the bearer shall open the way. What? What is happening? No! Impossible! Wait. What treachery is this? So you were behind this. And what have we here? Balmadar's Oculus. Guards! Take this wretch to a cell, and bring me that traitorous lich as well.
Oh, that may have been what happened. Huh. His voice, Balmadar's voice, comes from the adjacent cell. That did not go as planned. We need to find a way out of here. The Margrave must be warned. There must be some way that we can get ourselves out of these cells. I don't see anything that I can use over here. Search your cell for anything that can facilitate our escape. Well, there's a skull in here.
Unless you wish to speak to someone more on your own intellectual level, a skull won't do us any good.
Excuse me, there's no need for you to insult me.
I fear my magic is distinctly not of the chain-manipulating variety. See what else you can find. A hand? Yes. Yes! By the Primus, that's ingenious! A torch. While many a villain might disguise a hidden switch inside one, a jail cell is not a likely place for it.
Cute. You are more resourceful than I thought, Death Knight. Just a quick incantation, and we're on our way to freedom. It takes but a simple act of necromancy to animate a hand. Unfortunately, since you will be in closest proximity, you must be the one to command it. When you are ready, I will reanimate the hand. When you have control, use it to pull the lever at the end of the hall. Couldn't be simpler, right?
The lever is at the end of the hall. You may need to be a bit
Using my two fingers.
finding a path to reach it.
Hardy har.
Try scaling those shelves to reach the lever.
Whee! Whee! Get out of my way! Nope. I'm not fond of puzzles like this. Hey, do this strange platforming puzzle. With out of the ordinary, stuff. It's like, come on, seriously? Ugh. I'm gonna be at this for a while, aren't I? Yeah, this is a, hey, do this, and then do this, and Nope, I can't. Oh, jump on that. Ah! I like how I can see another player doing the same thing, and there's another one. Okay. Get out of my way. Okay.
Well, you did it. I never doubted you for a moment, of course.
Uh-huh, sure.
You have not yet been slain.
We have no time to lose. We must waste no time in warning the Margrave of Kel'Thuzad's treachery. His reckless toying with forbidden powers could bring ruin to the house and beyond. Let us put an end to this. We're going to confront Kel'Thuzad and then finally get the final piece of the set.
Remember, this is an alliance of convenience. Look there. Signs of battle leading to the Margrave's Hall. Hurry! We may be too late.
Oh, there's Margrave Sindane herself.
What is this treachery? Do you truly believe you can match the power of a Margrave?
Alone? No.
Minotaur! How dare you!
Your weakness is unbecoming of the House of Rituals, Sindane. It is time we anointed a new Margrave.
You will pay for this deceit.
Perhaps, but such is always the price for power. So, mortal, you managed to escape. Have you come to celebrate my victory? No? What a pity. Nevertheless, allow me to leave you with a parting gift.
Sapphiron? Oh my gosh, it's Sapphiron! For those of you who may not remember who Sapphiron is a blue dragon that we met back in Warcraft 3 that Death Knight Arthas killed and then brought back as an undead dragon. This then led to Sapphiron also being a boss in Noxramas.
Kel'Thuzad has retreated to the necropolis. The two of us have no chance against him now. There's little choice but to return to your allies and regroup.
Poor Sapphiron.
We meet again, unfortunately.
I didn't think we could make it out of that encounter intact. You are truly a skilled Death Knight. Well, thank you. We now have no choice but to make a strategic retreat. Kel'Thuzad is far too fortified within the necropolis, and if Minotaur is his ally, then the House of Rituals is firmly in his grasp. It will take nothing short of an army to save the Margrave now. Return to the seat of the Primus. Acolyte's Gaze, a toy! Disguise yourself as an acolyte. Cooldown reduces if applied while in Maldraxxus. Nice.
This portal will take us to the seat of the Primus. I suggest you use it. Unless, of course, you prefer to fight your way back. Excuse me, I have my own teleporter back there, but fine. As you can see, I now have the finished set.
Browse.
No, don't replace that. Give me back my wings.
Good fortune to all friends of the Grummel.
The houses are launching coordinated assaults. We need their back. Loktar!
The Margrave has been captured? So Kel'Thuzad has seized control of the house. This changes things. It will be difficult to reach Kel'Thuzad while he is still in his necropolis. Go now. It will take time for us to muster an army that can pierce his defenses.
Even here, I protect the weak.
Alright, so by getting to Renown 21, we got a new Soulbind upgrade for Marlith over here.
Ah, my apprentice, you return at last.
I'll go with that. So you're basically just waiting for another row to add another conduit, and then the last one from Marlith is Ultimate Form. While channeling Fleshcraft, you are immune to crowd control, and you regenerate health every second. If you finish a full channel, you gain 4 seconds of crowd control immunity, during which you regen health every second. So basically, it's like encouraging you to channel it during a fight. So that way you can be able to perhaps avoid certain crowd control effects if you get the full channel. But Emily is still considered really strong soulbind for Unholy Death Knights. And of course, we haven't even unlocked Hermir, which is also considered really strong as well. So yeah, we have now reached that point. Now, I have actually looked into this, and apparently there is a the follow-up to the cutscene I showed you guys in the last video about Sylvanas and Anduin. That, I think, might trigger once you have defeated Denathrius in the raid. Speaking of which, I have not shown you guys Wing 2 of the raid in LFR yet. We'll probably do that in the next part. Also, I need to go take a look at upgrading my set pieces now that I've done the next chapter. And then we will perhaps do Wing 2 for LFR and Castle Nathria. And, well, if I'm going to show you guys the next portion, that next cutscene and such, I'm probably going to have to defeat the raid pretty soon in order to be able to show that. Though I could, just wait till the LFR version comes out. But I don't know. I might try and see if I can be able to do it, because I don't think our community group will be able to pull it off, because we're still not at a point where we think our group is strong enough to do it. I may just have to join a pug group, or possibly, in order to try and get normal, at least on this character, because, well, the guild I'm in, we're not really being all that active, and yeah, we don't even have like a set group to do stuff in, so, like raiding, for example. So, until the next chapter for the campaign and such, I will probably see you guys in Wing 2 of LFR in the next part. Stay tuned.